Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Love Ashe. Welcome back to another video. So let's get into the weekly message for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Make sure you stick around to the end where I share my final thoughts for each sign, breaking down what my intuitive predictions are based on the energy for you this week. And your message this week is they can't hide what you already know, period. Let's get right into it. So you've been picking up on something about a particular person in your life, and it's not because somebody told you, not even because you were looking for this information. You just knew, you just got a download. Okay, your energy just clocked it before your mind could even try to make sense of it. Okay, you just been picking up on this tone, the body language, something about the way someone explains a particular thing, or the way someone says I love you. Okay, but this week it confirms everything. All right, somebody out here trying to hide something from you that you don't even care about anymore. They're out here lying and covering up and doing mental gymnastics. Meanwhile, you moved on from even giving a damn about this. Okay, they think they're lying to you, but really they're lying to themselves. All right, because you're definitely not fooled. Okay, you're not even chasing answers anymore, because when you've already made peace with the truth, you stop begging other people to give it to you. So you're not in a space where you're confused. You're not thinking, am I paranoid? You're not like, oh, I'm just being too sensitive. You're just done playing dumb to keep other people comfortable. And Pisces, I know some of y'all, asking questions to this person on purpose just to see how deep they take the lie. Just to watch them scram. Okay. And it's not even from a petty place. It's just because the whole thing is laughable at this point, because you're not hurt anymore. You're just done pretending you don't see it. And so this week is that moment where you let the mask slip off. Okay, your mask. Okay, the mask that you wore to keep the peace, the one that let them think they were getting over on you, the one that had them sitting there smiling and nodding, and you're in your intuition you're like, that bitch lying, or he is a liar, but it don't even matter at this point though, right? Because you don't even need the full confession. Okay, because you already got the confirmation. So when they come spinning the block with excuses, when they spinning the story and saying this happened and that happened, when they try to test you to see if you're still playing along, you don't. This week you're not playing along, baby. Okay, you're not playing along anymore. You've been through hell and back in this situation with this person, place, or thing. And you've been literally fighting for your life, fighting for your sanity, fighting to forgive yourself, fighting to unlearn all this programming, fighting to stay consistent on your spiritual journey, fighting to, stop giving grace to people who don't even give you honesty. You've been healing in silence. Y'all, okay, water signs, y'all been doing the ugly spiritual work, the dirty work, okay? And it's been really hard for you. I see that. Letting go of the version of yourself that needed this person's apology. And now you're here. Now you're clear. Now you're focused. Now you're free. Now you're confident. Now you're abundant. Now you're glowing. And God is presenting you an opportunity right now to shift. This opportunity is going to help you pivot, to step into ease, to finally make money without struggle. But the question is, this is the big one. Will you accept it, or will you sabotage it? We don't know. We don't know. Will you overthink it, Pisces? Will you keep making things harder than they have to be because you're used to carrying everybody's weight, Scorpio? Used to fighting for, breadcrumbs? Used to thinking that success only comes after pain, after struggle? Because this week is holding up a mirror. You say you want peace. You said you want financial freedom. You said you want real love. You said you want real support. You said you want abundance. But are you open to receiving it when it doesn't come with struggle? When it doesn't come with a red flag? Are you willing to not be in control? Because some of y'all have been mistaking exhaustion for loyalty. You're thinking that struggling with someone means that you're bonding. We're learning each other, thinking that staying silent, that means you're strong. Thinking that being the one who always understands makes you the one who's healed. Hell no. That's trauma. That's programming. That's the old version of you. This new version, she doesn't perform for peace. We're not over functioning in the name of love. This version of you knows if I have to beg, it's not for me. If I have to doubt myself, it's not aligned. If I have to play dumb to keep it, then baby, I don't want it. And listen, some of you have been so focused, so deep in your own healing journey that you didn't even realize how far you've come. You're listening to this like, yes, that's me. Because you're not triggered the same way. You're not desperate for closure. You're not bending anymore for other people. And that's why the truth feels different now. Because even when it hits, it doesn't hurt. It just levels you up inch by inch by inch. You're not taking on what's not yours, being the emotional translator in relationships that don't even try to speak your language. You're done with that. Your happy ending, your breakthrough, it doesn't come by doing it the hard way. Okay? Some of y'all are at a fork in the road right now, and Spirit is offering you a shortcut, the alignment, the yes, right? That comes with ease. But you're still bracing for impact. Okay? You're still expecting the worst. Let that go. Not everything good has to hurt first. Not every lesson has to break you. And some of it is ready now, but you got to believe that you're allowed to receive. And if you are in a season where people are falling off, okay, where friendships are kind of iffy, where your phone not ringing like it used to, let it. You can't take everybody where you're going, especially not the people who only liked you when you were at your lowest self. You're stepping into a chapter where you're the one that gets to win. You get to win the protection, the platform, the peace. And get prepared because not everybody's going to clap for you. So when the mask falls this week, don't panic. Don't panic. Don't argue. Just let it fall. Because at this point, it's not about what they did. It's about how you respond now. The version of you showing up this week. She's not interested in the lies. You're grounded. You're focused. You're winning. And when you know the truth, when you know your truth, you stop looking for it in other people because it's been in you the whole time. And to close out, I guess I'll call this portion final thoughts, okay? So Pisces, you kind of already disconnected emotionally, and this week confirms, that for you, that y'all just been playing chess, okay? You knew the truth, and you just stayed quiet because you've been playing chess, baby. And this week is, about your clarity, okay? So there might be a hidden opportunity around your finances unfolding this week for you. Something may be offered to you that feels too easy, okay? Use your intuition as always, but take that, okay? I see something around legal or work-related documents may surface, okay? Someone from your past may try to emotionally manipulate or guilt trip you into doing something. I don't feel like y'all falling for that. As well as things are not what they seem, okay? Someone may be trying to hide their hand, but their energy gives them away, okay? So really trust your intuition, your intuitive knowing. I do see secrets coming to light in your dreams, you overhearing conversations, or just this sudden download that I think that person is this or that. Just trust those intuitive knowings, okay? Cancer, all right? You guys have been trying to keep the family close. Drake, okay? Trying to, hold a relationship together. You've been carrying the emotional weight, okay, of something or someone. You might be trying to be the therapist, the peacekeeper, okay? But this week, I see you guys putting it down. Some of y'all may finally walk away from a job, a home, or a person that drains you. If you're in some type of like child custody situation right now, things will swing in your favor. Something about a money matter, okay? A payment, a debt, or some type of reimbursement, okay? Something clears for you this week as well. There could also be a mother figure or a feminine presence in your life, revealing their true feelings for you, okay? This could be good or bad, okay? Depends on the day, on the mood, right? But your consistency is paying off, even if it's been slow. The groundwork that you've been laying is about to stabilize in your finances or in your health, okay? As well as some type of stable offer is coming forward for you. I'm not sure about this week, but in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So just don't overlook it because it's not flashy, all right? Scorpio. You've been unbothered. You were born unbothered, okay? But I see you guys. You could have like an ex or like a fake friend or like a coworker, like a shady coworker. You try to reach out, hang out with you, spend time with you, do something with you. There's something here about a job or a passion project that you thought was over. It may get revived, okay? Something if you're dealing with like legal agreements, contracts, settlements, properties, things may finally start to move forward for you if something was blocking that related to the courts or something like that. A hidden enemy may be revealed for you guys, but you already suspected them, okay? You were already suspecting this person. Miscommunication is going to lead to a lot of profound moments for you guys this week as well. I see you are winning slowly, okay? Slowly, steady, taking your time, not rushing, okay? So that is the extra layer of this week for all the signs. And I love you guys, and I hope you have the most amazing week. Ashe.